After the Mass you will be able to see it, because, I mean, not because we are going to Mount Tabor, because it is once the day begins, all the fun goes away. Okay, so things important for this place, no? We have two sacrifices. One, it was consumed by fire. But that fire is not only fire sent by God, but is God Himself. God Himself manifests here as a fire. Fire that purifies. And we see the fire as well during the Exodus. It's written as well during the time when Israel went out of Egypt, that a column of fire was separating the Israelites from the Egyptians. So one of the manifestations of God is fire. And after in Christian tradition, we will see that fire is as well a way how God purifies His people through fire. But it's not fire sent by God, but it's God Himself. Okay, now Elijah. Where is Elijah? Well, it's written in the Bible, in the book of Kings, in the second book of Kings, that Elijah didn't die. He went up to heaven in a chariot of fire. And so, he is a prophet faithful to God, who fights idolatry, who fears no one. So according to the Jewish tradition, Elijah must come first to prepare the way of the Messiah. And we have in every Passover, Jewish Passover, a chair left and a cup, prepared for the prophet. They are still, the Jewish community, the Jewish people are still waiting for Elijah to prepare the way of the Messiah. According to our belief, to our faith, Jesus said, Elijah has already come. And he was John the Baptist, who prepared the way for me, for the Messiah, no? For Jesus. And so, for us, the prophet John the Baptist had the spirit of Elijah. For the Jewish community, they are still waiting for Elijah, who must come to prepare the way of the Messiah. To this place, there is a significant fact here. You will find, if you come here on Saturday, you will see Jewish families first of all. No? They come here, some even pray in our church, light candles and so on. Christians of all denominations, they come here as well to celebrate the figure and to pray to Elijah, no? For fidelity. To be in a world full of idolatry as it is our world, we must ask for faithfulness. We must ask for zeal of God. Okay. But you will see as well Muslims and Druze. And that Elijah here receives a special name, Hader, El Hader, which means Hader is a stone, no? And it's green. Well, El Hader means el evergreen, who never dies, the one who never dies. So, in the Muslim tradition, Elijah is as well someone special. And tomorrow we will have the feast. Following the figure of the prophet Elijah, following his we experienced Carmelites here, grace and protection, and from 12th century came out the advocation, the name of Our Lady of Mount Carmel here, because the Carmelites, the first chapel built, was dedicated to Our Lady. When the Carmelites went to Europe, because during the 12th century and 13th century, many nations from Europe were here in Israel. They were called the Crusaders, but they lost by the end of the 13th century Holy Land. The Muslims kicked them away. So we Carmelites, some Carmelites remained here in Mount Carmel, and they were killed because the Muslims they came and they erased everything that was Christian. But some Carmelites went to Europe, and in Europe they received the promise of the scapular. Our Lady, she appeared to the first general of the Carmelite order, and she said to him, whoever wears the scapular, that is scapular, because if you see the lady, you will see that she's wearing a scapular, that will be a sign of my protection and a special care that I will have for you. It was a difficult time for the Carmelites Holy Land. You were about to disappear. So in that context, we received the promise of Our Lady. We have been protected and loved by Our Lady. So that's why we promote this scapular. It's not only a sign of protection, but it's as well a sign of consecration. It's our commitment to be faithful to God and the prophet Elijah, under the protection of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. So now we are going to have the Mass. I give you 10 minutes, and we will meet in the church. Okay? And after the Mass, we will have the time as well. No, 10 minutes now. We will have a little bit like half an hour, I don't know. By 9 o'clock we have to leave, no? Or 9:20, 9:30. We can leave. And you will have time for pictures and so on, okay? So let's proceed.
Ikaw, wala na bang ayaw mo dito? Yung kuha-kuha nga atin yan. Tara na.
Siya, titire. Dito kami sa Mount Carmel, ang pilgrimage for a cause ng Holy Land.